Hello, writers! I feel like it's been 100 days since I've last seen you. It's been so long, and I've really missed you. Today we're starting something new, and you know that's what I love to do. We are going to learn about the 5 steps to the writing process. So, when we learn the 5 steps, then we're going to see what we do next. So I want you to watch this video with me to learn a little bit about the 5 steps of the writing process. Okay, here we go. The writing process in 5 steps. Step number 1, pre-writing. Brainstorming, thinking of those ideas. Bing! I have an idea. Step number 2, drafting. Create your written piece. Don't worry about making mistakes. Step number 3, revising. Remember when we fix our writing? Check that your sentences make sense. Replace any repeating words and add any ideas you might have forgotten. Step number 4, editing. Check your grammar, check your spelling, check your punctuation. Step number 5, publishing. Make it neat. Make it something to be proud of. Remember, when you're writing, it should be interesting. Write something you want to read. Show your personality in your writing. Good luck, writers! Okay, writers, we learned about the 5 steps to the writing process. Today, we're working on step number 1, pre-writing. So we're going to be brainstorming and thinking of an idea for our next writing piece. Wait a second. There's something in my background that gave me an idea. Bing! I have an idea. I'm going to read this story, How to Catch the Tooth Fairy. And then we're going to write, how would you catch the Tooth Fairy? How to Catch the Tooth Fairy, written by Adam Wallace, illustrated by Andy Elkerton. How to Catch the Tooth Fairy. All is quiet. All is still. The clock shows 3:09. The bell goes off. I'll go to work, 'cause now's my time to shine. The Tooth Fairy's getting ready to do her job. I'm the Tooth Fairy. Yes, I am. And every single night, I collect 300,000 teeth while staying out of sight. And that's a lot of teeth. My travels take me far and wide. My life is such a blast. But please don't try to catch me, for I'm really much too fast. We're going to have to figure out how could you catch the Tooth Fairy. At Nancy Catton's, I recall an important fairy rule. When you are taking someone's tooth, watch out for all the drool. Do you see how she's stuck in her drool? That might be one way to catch the Tooth Fairy. Johnny Withers sets a trap. He wants me in a box. I'll take his tooth, and then for fun, I'll hide all of his socks. Do you see his? He has a fairy catcher attached to a piece of string. Oh, that's a great idea. Cotton candy? Love this stuff, but I won't try to eat it. Every trap that's set for me is sure to be defeated. Do you see all the cotton candy hanging on string? Oh, look, that little boy had some. That's his way to catch the Tooth Fairy. Julie has a good idea. A trap made out of floss. I'll get her tooth, then leave a coin to pay her for her loss. So maybe you'll make a spider web out of floss to catch the Tooth Fairy. That's a great idea. Ooh, look at this. Tooth Fairy trap. Oh, as I fly to Taylor's bed, I notice something scary. But once I've tied it all in knots, I'm feeling rather merry. She's happy now. She didn't get stuck by that fly trap. This trap is good. I'm quite impressed. It nearly did me in. But I've got golden fairy dust. I'll never let you win. Let's look at this picture. Achoo! Oh my goodness. I see a mouse and I see a cat. The ooey gooey catapult fires marshy mellow yum. It doesn't catch me, but it does just slightly stick to my bum. Ooh, that's an interesting trap. Looks gooey, and it shot up at her. The lights are off in Sarah's room, and traps are everywhere. I'll need to do my very best to fly safe out of there. Oh, look, there's mouse traps hanging to catch the tooth fairy. Now Sanjeev is creative. He's made a special cage. Am I no more? Is this the end? You'd better turn the page. Ooh, that's a really cool trap. Look, the ball falls, the dominoes fall, the string falls, and then the trap. Uh-oh. Who's going to help her? And then, at last, I'm home again. The teeth are safe and sound. The kid who'll catch me in a trap is still yet to be found. Can you catch the tooth fairy? What a great question. How would you catch the tooth fairy? I want you to think about that right now. Today, your job is going to pre-write. You are just brainstorming. How would you catch the tooth fairy? There were some great ideas in this story. I want you to come up with your own idea. I want you to think, and that's all you're doing today, is you're just thinking about what your idea could be. Okay, writers, enjoy pre-writing. Remember, brainstorming. How would you catch the tooth fairy?